So in Ephesians 6, we have the whole armor of God. So it says here in verse 13, therefore put on every piece of God's armor so you will be able to resist the enemy in the time of evil. So this is saying that when you have the armor on, they can't stop you. They're not going to win. They're not going to come against you and conquer you. You will win, right? It says, then after the battle, you will be standing firm. So you're not going to be raggedy. You're not going to be tired, falling over. No, you will be standing firm, sound, whole, victorious, right? With this armor of God on. And it says in verse 14, stand your ground, right? So when you're putting this armor on, you're fighting back. This is not a sense of, oh my gosh, defense, I'm on the defense. No, this is offensively. He's telling you how to fight back offensively, right? Stand your ground, right? We're standing our ground against this. It's like, nah, we're going to fight back, right? So it says, first, putting on the belt of truth, right? What is the belt of truth? Truth is that God loves you, ultimately. And a belt holds everything up. That's why it says it first, because the belt, usually you put on your belt last after you got dressed and everything, but you put it on first. The belt holds everything up. So the truth of God's love for you, that I will never be angry at you again. I will never leave or forsake you. This truth holds everything up together, right? It says next, and the body armor of God's righteousness. What is righteousness? Right standing, right? So body armor completely protects you, right? All of that, the greaves, all of that on your legs, and boom, all of that, right? So you are protected by, I am good with God. I'm Gucci with God. That is what protects your whole entire body, right? Your whole self, your whole being is that you're good. You are protected because of your right standing with God, right? So it says, for shoes, put on the piece that comes from the good news, right? So what are shoes for? Your walk of life, right? Your walk with Christ, right? It protects your feet. You could step on rocks. You could step on a thorn, anything. It could poke your feet. It also helps your endurance, right? Because if you're just walking flat on the ground, right? Maybe back in ancient days, their feet were rougher and their skin was rougher, but, right? You have shoes on to protect you, to help with your endurance. And that is the peace, right? The peace, that you're forgiven forever. You're forever forgiven, right? Think about it. Your mom and someone are like, yo, where your shoes at? You need your shoes. Shoes are key when you're walking with Christ. And so that those shoes is the peace that you are forgiven by God eternally, forever.